Hey all, so today we're making a cream cheese and veggie sandwich on a toasted everything bagel while discussing the joys of solo travel. I tried this sandwich during my solo trip to Savannah and it's stuck with me since. This picture above represents the breakfast that I indulged in during the first few days of my trip, and the cafe was so stinking cute as it maintained a French style, which reminded me of the time the husband and I spent in Paris. And the croissant chef's kiss, as it was flaky perfection and paired nicely with the mimosas I happily and slowly indulged in. That's one of the things about solo travel. You get to do what you want on your own schedule and be mindful while taking in all the little moments. As mentioned, for this sandwich, I've used an everything bagel to give it that extra flavor, but please feel free to use your bagel of choice. These next shots were taken on pool day, which I have been looking forward to since my arrival. I rented a personal cabana for the day, and as you can see, I was also proud of myself to have taken the step to do what I wanted while enjoying my own company. I've honestly always been one to enjoy my own company, but it was so nice to feel comfortable doing so within an unfamiliar territory. This drink right here was called the Sunset something another. I forget, but my bartender slash waitress did not disappoint. I had a couple of these, and when I tell you they got me just right, yes, and thank you. Good reading and naps were had. I, of course, then had to soak up some of the delicious drinks I just had with this yummy lobster roll sandwich. All in all, a good relaxing day was had and the confidence was boosted. Okay, so what I didn't mention about my travel to Savannah was that I went to the spa upon my first day of arrival. I had a wonderful massage, and after I picked up some food, went back to my hotel to eat, rest, watch a bit of TV, eat, and rest again. This downtime actually made me aware of how much I missed the little things like indulging in Lifetime. I know, but they've stepped their game up. And for real though, it was just all about the act of being able to slow down and again being in the moment. Now back to this sandwich real quick. As you can see, I've sliced up some thin slices of tomato and red onion, and next I'm going to chop up some organic girl spring mixed greens. I personally enjoy this mix due to the inclusion of spinach amongst other greens, but again, plain lettuce will also work just fine. My husband says I basically put salads on my sandwiches, and from what you can see here, he's right. But your girl is going to get that needed veggie intake in one way or another. Side note, am I the only one who chops down her greens before putting them on a sandwich? Okay, so our bagel is now toasted, and I'm now going to proceed with spreading some cream cheese. In this case, it's Whole Foods 365 organic cream cheese, but as always, please feel free to use what works best for you. You just want to ensure you spread a good, even layer on both sides of the bagel. You have yourself a nice hearty sandwich. I should also mention that you are not obligated to toast your bagel, as a sandwich is just as good if left untoasted. I just happen to prefer it this way. This next picture above features the beautiful Spanish moss draped oak trees that just made the neighborhoods in Savannah feel effortlessly timeless. This is my third day in the city, which I decided to spend walking and enjoying what the city had to offer. When I tell you I walked all over the damn place, but that's what made it fun as I gave myself a break from planning and just flowed again, being in the moment. I got to enjoy the beautiful cobblestone pathways, taking a little history as I wandered through the squares within the historic district, and took in all the beautiful greenery of Forsyth Park. I did take plenty of pictures, but I didn't want to overwhelm you all too much. So if interested in seeing more, let me know in the comments and I'll create separate posts with said pictures. So now on this sandwich, I'm now drizzling some fresh lemon, which makes it pop, but you can also use lime or a mix of oil and vinegar. I've tried them all and can confirm they all pair well. As you can see, I've done a lot with my greenery. So the tomatoes are going to be hanging on for dear life, but we're going to get it together. We're going to make it work. And I'm going to step away just really quick because I want to add a bit of seasoning to these tomatoes. Something I wasn't doing until a fellow YouTuber put me on, and I can tell you that I was definitely missing out. Adobo was the only thing I had on hand at the time, but most mixed seasonings work well. So it's nice to switch up sometimes to give you a different flavor. As we finish up this sandwich, I just want to finish up my point regarding solo travel. Traveling solo allows you to set your own pace and fully immerse yourself in the experience while also getting you out of your comfort zone, something that we all need to do once in a while. You also get the freedom to explore on your own terms, which will truly make your experience special and unforgettable, and in turn, boost your confidence. I can attest to all of this, which is why I can't wait until I get to partake in my next solo adventure. It was just a fun and great experience that I got to partake in by myself with no regrets. This very last picture is actually of the Savannah River, which is where I spend each evening just walking or sitting and enjoying a bit of peace. Just a few minutes makes a difference. Yes, we also have some homemade fries to pair with our sandwich, which were prepped right before I hit record on this video. Look at that. Delicious. With that said, I do hope with all of this said, I do hope that this video has helped to inspire you. And if it has, please be sure to like and subscribe. And also feel free to share. Until next time, be sure to continue to care for yourself. And if you do decide to give this sandwich a try, leave me a comment and let me know.